What we're about to see in this clip from our internal wet areas course, we're going to walk through some examples of understanding shower classifications and the importance to ensure we get compliance right, that many people are getting wrong. Let's take a look.
Skimming through it so you can see what's in there, because there is some quite good information in the new standard. It's not perfect, but there are some areas that it's significantly been upgraded. So section 2, design principles. So what we have now is different categories, okay? Well, the standard talks about different categories. They're not mandatory, they're informative. But we'll read through this. So water shall be retained in a category 1 area for an enclosed or unenclosed shower. That's pretty important. The way the standard can be interpreted is that a shower is a wet area within a wet area. Okay, so where we have a shower enclosure, that's our predominant water source, and we need to ensure that we're capturing that water in that environment. Not only from the water that lands on the surface, but it's the subsurface moisture that typically causes the long-term damage. Okay, so that's where we need to put our compliance requirements in. Natalie, that you're on there, water stop detailing and the positions, locations of water stop, can't stress it enough. So classification in categories of risk. So we'll see Appendix A, we will go through that. Where a floor waste is required in the shower area, water shall drain to that floor waste. So that's pretty important, that terminology, where a floor waste is required. We won't go through, the design should consider minimising causes of efflorescence. So we'll go through that when we've got something more to show you on the screen. So we've got an enclosed shower. We've got an unenclosed shower, okay? So this picture on the left-hand side, so we've got a fully framed glass shower screen, hobless shower, and then on the right-hand side, we've got a glass panel. Does anyone know, off the top of your head right now, what type of unenclosed shower this would be? Can you type it into the chat feature, please? Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to have a look at this picture here because it tells a few stories. So here we can see some mild efflorescence in the grout joints outside of the shower enclosure. Now, when I attended this inspection, that instantaneously told me one thing, that water was escaping the shower under the tiles. Okay, there's the whole other section of the room or sections of the room where, there was efflorescence or we could see some grout discoloration. The easiest way I could assess this now, with an unenclosed shower, we're required to have a water stop angle, or with an enclosed shower, we're required to have a water stop angle that terminates 5 mil above finished floor height. Okay, and this shower screen is to sit over the top of that angle. By sliding my scraper underneath that shower screen, I easily slid it through to the other side of the inside of the shower, okay? And by doing that, I instantaneously knew that it was non-compliant to the standard because there was no angle isolating the shower, so the shower from the wet area. So we've got a few answers in the chat. I'm just going to have a quick look at that. Performance solutions. So we've got Rick type 1, unenclosed type 1. A, for having a crack, tremendous, but in this instance, this type of shower is a type 2 unenclosed. Okay, so we're going to go through the differences of what that is. And on this next slide, it'll show you what a type 1 unenclosed is. So a type 1, here we can see a glass shower screen. It's got no frame on the bottom, or it's not framed. Okay, like this shower screen here. So we can see this one's framed. It's got a hinge door. It's got deflectors deflecting water back into the shower. This one is a semi-frameless or a glass shower screen with hinge doors and deflectors deflecting it back in. An unenclosed shower shall include a type 1, a frameless shower screen, unless the shower screen is fitted with seals and deflectors, all of which control the spread of water from the shower area. Now, that could be worded a little better, okay, because it does have deflectors, but when you close the door, water still actually can escape, through the vertical edge where this glass door abuts that door or underneath. Because it doesn't have a sill on the bottom, okay, this would be classified as a type 1 unenclosed shower. Now, understanding the shower classification is very important because it's going to have a impact on what our compliance requirements are. Or a shower over bath with up to a 900mm fixed glass shower screen. Type 2, shower with a curtain, shower over bath with a curtain, shower area with no curtain. An area of a shower screen partitions one side of the shower. Okay.